Okay, hi everybody, this is Kamaya Tarpley, your favorite author, neighborhood cat is what I tell everybody. Today we're going to be doing a quick book review. It's about The Girl with the Pearl Earring. If you've never seen this painting before, here's a painting. It's by Tracy Chevalier, or Chevalier? Chevalier? I don't care. I don't know. Okay. But to be fair, who knows how to pronounce my name besides nobody? It's a New York Times bestseller, and usually you guys know how I feel about New York Times bestsellers. Like, usually those are garbage. Like, anything can be a New York Times bestseller because all that really means is that it's sold. That's all it like really means. And so but this book was actually really good. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. First of all, it's not over 300 pages, which you guys know. You already know how much I love that, because I don't love when a novel like goes on and on and on and on and on for no reason and stuff. Like, it's really annoying. But this one's actually really great, and it actually had me like super into it. It was the time that I was reading it. So essentially, this is like a real blend of history and fiction. That's kind of actually written in the back, but like, I think it's great because it follows Greed, who is a maid in Holland in the 1600s. Ford the painter, Vermeer, he is a real person. And I honestly love that she was a maid so much, because for me, I feel like the person who would know the ins and outs of a family, the ins and outs of, each person would really be a maid at that time, because what else do you have to do besides gossip? And I guess smash, because they had like 15 kids. Vermeer and his wife, like but essentially I was drawn in from the get-go, because the first thing, like, when we're introduced to Greer, or introduced to her with her family, but she takes on a job as a maid, and the first thing she does is like pop one of the girls, and I'm just like, great. That's exactly what should happen. I'm sorry, that girl, that little girl was just the worst. She was a horrible child, and she was horrible like growing up. It was Cornelia. She was the worst. Okay, so she deserved it. She deserved more than that, to be honest, but she got a pop. Anyway, really love this book. It follows Greed as she becomes like a maid for them. Like, she, listens to Maria Timms, who's the Thins, who's the mother of Katharina, who's the wife and stuff, and she is essentially is a matriarch of the family. She's the one with them who's supposed to have the money but doesn't. So it's her, and then there's Tanika. You know what? I'm just gonna pronounce these names how I want to pronounce it, because I don't know. Essentially, she was also a maid, but she was like the head maid. She was the one who serviced like Katharina the most. So they pretty much like had like a bond together and stuff. So they were cool up until Vermeer started to take a real interest in Greed and started to actually like paint her and some of the things. And she was just like, like, I'm only 17 and you're painting me. It is so funny to me how scandalous it was back then. Like, just being in a painting. Like, it was just like such a big deal. I guess it's the same as photographers. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a jealous person, so I really don't know. Because like Katharina would get mad that like Greet was in the painting, and like she was wearing like her earring, but he wasn't like, he wasn't like a pervert, whatever about it. But I won't give away too many details. But she just was upset about it. Which is, I don't know. For me, I think it's stupid, because it's his work, and that's how he made his living, and that's how he supported your 1,100,000 children. But, excuse me. But also, 15 kids, like, there's no need. There's never a need to have that many kids, like, ever. Like, if you look at him, and he had debt. So it's like, if you have that type of life where you paint, and you have debt, and you have all these kids, why would you keep... You better figure something out. I know it's the 1600s, but you better use pigskin. You better use something to prevent that from happening, because that was just Uh, like if you guys look at his picture, like his real life picture, you're just like, you just look like you trash. Like, you just look like you're gonna cause some problems. They have all these kids. He dies with debt, leaving them in debt. And this is like a true story, so it's not like a shocking, surprising thing. But like, come on. I don't know. But anyway, the book was good. I highly recommend reading it, looking at it. Greed also picks up a fascination with Peter, who's the son of the butcher. I don't know. They say in the back they say that it's about like her like sensual awakening and artistic vision. I want to say it's more about artistic vision than anything. I think like being in the arts myself, it can take you to like another dimension, another world, another reality. So, she's experiencing that for the first time. When you're like an artist, like a painter or just whatever you do, like you're already like naturally born to it. So for her, it's like really amazing that she can like actually like be a part of it. So, I would definitely recommend this book. I don't really have any other comments about it. I got this from like the bookstore for like 50 cents. But it actually ended up being like one of the better reads and one that I recommend. And you guys know I don't recommend books, so I would say this is for really everybody. So that's it. That's it for today's book review. I don't know. It's got, you know what? It actually has really good reviews on the back, but I usually don't take reviews for what they are, but these are actually, like, they mean it. It's a good one. So, it goes to show, if you write under 300 pages, there's no reason to be ashamed of it, because you can be a New York Times bestseller, which, again, that can't just mean that you sell, but she legitimately does deserve to be on that list. So, yeah, that's it. That's it.